What's going on, Reject Nation? Greg Alba here.
John Humphrey here.
We finally got a trailer, I'm assuming, from New York Comic Con for Pacific Rim Uprising.
Eggsy's back. It's gonna be great.
Talk for you. Yeah, that joke's better than what I was gonna make. But just a little heads up, shout out today for Andrew Turpinning.
Terps.
I'm pretty excited. Oh, destruction is back!
Wow.
Yeah!
Wow.
Yeah!
We were born into a world at war. Between the monsters that destroyed our cities and the monsters we created to stop them. We thought we had sacrificed enough.
Love
But
it.
the war we thought we finished is just beginning. And the only thing standing in front of the apocalypse is us. War ready. It doesn't matter where you came from, who believed in you and who didn't. This is our time. This is our chance to make a difference. Now let's get it done. That's what I'm talking about.
It's cutting sweet.
Oh, it's cool.
And then wipe out all life.
Damn.
I think I can get used to this.
Yeah, this looks so cool.
There's something you need to see.
Whoa.
Well, he's pretty big.
Fire everything you've got.
That's what you gotta say.
Hey. Wow.
Slightly teary-eyed.
This time we will fight in the middle of a city instead of in the sea.
We fought in the city last time. There's that one giant fight scene. Remember
I
when
know,
he
but
takes
this
the
looks
boat?
like it's only in the sea. Yeah, in the sea, like
Yeah.
off the coast.
This looks like the the better version of Transformers, which is what I think I said the first time I saw the first trailer for Pacific Rim. At one point, they showed John Boyega. He's turning and he's dodging a rocket that's coming at him. I remember hearing I think it was just a speculation idea that Guillermo del Toro had when he was originally attached, which was that he would have like this half kaiju, half Jaeger monster because of what happens in the first one when they go to like destroy the core part. The Jaeger drops in there, and so maybe they have like technology that they were able to grab so they could form a Jaeger. I don't know. It's Pacific Rim. It's cheesy. Like, you know, I'll buy it. I don't care. Like,
I'll have to see how the movie treats that one. If there's like a baby kaiju Jaeger hybrid thing, that just doesn't make any sense to me. So I would have to see how they handle that.
I'd imagine the kaiju created the Jaeger in some
How?
way.
They don't have like thumbs or discernible brain
Who
powers.
cares, man? It's cool. It's kaiju Jaeger hybrid.
If you're like, hey, this kaiju had sex with a Jaeger and now we got a baby Jaeger kaiju, I'm gonna be like, hang on a second, can I check your physics for a minute because I don't get how that works at all. Not that it wouldn't be cool, it just they gotta have a good reason to do it. That's all.
I'm sure. I think I've already bought it without them having to explain it to me.
Hey, I mean, I want this movie to work out. Like, I like the first Pacific Rim, and I love, at least I like John Boyega a lot. I mean, Hollywood really wants me to love Scott Eastwood, and maybe this time I'll love Scott Eastwood.
A couple differences I noticed is I don't know if this is because I never actually saw Pacific Rim Part 1 in a 2D format. I saw it 3 times in IMAX 3D. I really enjoyed it. So when I'm looking at the cinematography here, it looks a lot brighter in terms of
everything looks like more colorful,
Yeah.
more, almost like a comic book.
So I'm wondering if in this time around they've lightened up the overall tone just a bit, because I saw it 3 times the first one, and I remember thinking like it takes itself a little too seriously. I feel like this could work better if it was a little more cheesy or a little bit more light. That's why I thought Charlie Day and the other guy,
Vern Gorman,
his character felt a little out of place in the first one, even though I enjoyed them.
They are funnier than the rest of them.
Yeah, because I was like, the rest of the tone is very serious, and even though this is a serious like trailer in terms of like, you know, its music and the style is done, coming across that epic tone.
Well, and John Boyega's performance in this trailer, at least the parts they show you, look definitely like he's going for it. Yeah, and it's serious again.
But because of the way it's shot, it feels like it's just going to feel a little bit lighter in its appeal and its tone,
which is a cool thing to think about. I just hope it doesn't become Transformers, that's all, because it could easily become Transformers,
because the humans are inside of the machines, and then the movie takes time, at least the first one did, to be emotionally invested within the humans that are inside of the machine, and that's why I think it's better. Are they Independence Day to this, where John Boyega is Idris Elba's son?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that? He's
is?
Totally Stagger Pentecost.
Did not look that up.
and everything about his thing here like looks like it too. I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely
he's got the
his
epic motivational speech. Yeah.
Whenever he says we're canceling the apocalypse, that's that's when I'm gonna.
Okay.
You know,
well, it's not as frustrating because of the events that happened in the Pacific Rim 1. Yeah. Because in Independence Day 2, it's like, oh, they couldn't get Will Smith back, so they just killed him off. The biggest difference that I think I'll really feel with this film, too, is, you know, everyone thought Idris Elba was the best one out of Pacific Rim. Mm-hmm. But he wasn't the main character. He was one of the main supporting characters, but it was Charlie Hunnam who was the main character. This one seems to really be advertising that John Boyega is going to be the main character.
Yeah, for sure.
I highly doubt I will not be invested in whatever John Boyega does in the movie.
Yeah. I mean, he always compels me in everything I've seen him in. Returning to big sci-fi again, I still find him pretty compelling.
And at the end of the day, this movie, I didn't think, I saw it 3 times, and I never thought it was as deep as like people were kind of hoping it could kind of be. I don't know about the word deep.
Not deep, but I mean, like, it has its heart in a better place than a lot of similar action sci-fi extravaganzas.
At the end of the day, it's just a really fun, well-made machines versus monsters movie.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, that is what it is. Yeah, you know, and it knows it to a certain degree.
And yeah, the effects look great still. The action still looks great. The thing though was the first one I thought was dark, was lit a little darker, because oftentimes when you light something darker, it can make things like these big spectacles of machines and monsters look more realistic, because that's why I saw it so many times, because I was so impressed by the visuals. And I'm wondering that with the brightly colored palette, like the fact that they have like daylight fighting scenes, will it look more fake?
Yeah. That's what I'm wondering about while I'm watching this, because half my brain wants to go, oh cool, like even more crazy Jaeger kaiju action. They've even changed some of the designs of the kaiju, like this looks so cool. And the other half of my brain is like, is this gonna devolve into, you know, just a lot of loud noises and buildings crumbling, and you know, is it gonna basically undo the goodwill that the first film built for me in a landscape full of movies just like this?
I don't know. It looks like it's going to be very entertaining to me. And
it looks cool for sure.
Well, the biggest difference that I noticed in their marketing here is like no one walked away from Pacific Rim going like Charlie Hunnam, you know? But this one looks like, oh well, I'm going to be invested in the lead character.
Which is a nice thing. Which is something I would like to be for a new Pacific Rim, and maybe that'll make this one, you know, more successful because of that.
And Picture of the Day shout out for Andrew Turpening, Mr. Turpening, my good friend who reads a lot of books, served in the military. He came on this channel before, actually. Oh, yeah. And, you know, one time he visited California. I think that if there's one person John and I could share one side of a Jaeger with,
we'd be just compatible with Andrew Turpening.
It'd be us two.
Us two on one. Two of us equals one of Turpening.
And then Turpening on the other side. Andrew Turpening, you'd be the one we could work with. And I'd follow you into battle. I think between the 3 of us, if one of us was to take charge of a situation,
you would know.
Considering the fact that you're the only one between the 3 of us that has military experience, We trust you to
Totes.
fight monsters. Love you, Andrew. You're such a sweet man with a beautiful scene, boys. All right, guys. Well, what do you think of Pacific Rim Uprising? Are you worried about it? Do you expect this to be more impactful and meaningful than what it actually is? Or does it look like just a really much better version of Transformers meets the Power Rangers to you? Yeah. Well, guys, you can subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. Follow John Humphrey on Twitter and Instagram. And check out our Patreon. Become a Patron Eject today.
Join us.